How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to Upside DIY. So I used liquid nail, and when during the drying process, and it's still a little soft. So I'm just going. It's been drying for 2 days, and once it dries, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Just strain things out maybe, and then I'm going to paint over it. So in here I have some extra paint that some weatherproof paint. It's going to look cool because when things start grinding down, it's going to have different effects with the glue underneath the paint. So just to update you guys on some of my other builds, I use, as I mentioned, some of the paint on this shoe. I kind of smoothed out whatever I could, and then so I got two pairs of shoes, and then I touched up painted the other shoe, these two shoes and things, and I even tried to use hardening nail on or glue or gorilla glue on that. So yeah, there's just some. So this was a little tough, but because but I a little bit of it isn't glued all the way. But yeah, I got to glue as much as I could, and then I'm going to drip some glue just to help just any small fine cracks that might open up and things. I glued, the bottoms, rubber, and then there's just air. But so on this shoe, I pretty sure I glued this side, and I touched up painted, and I just wanted to show you guys just how the touch up paint went, and it worked pretty good. And the glue and things. So just some tips is on just some random shoes, and then using some glue and touch up paint, and I still have to work on some of this stuff, and mixing glue up with popsicle sticks and wedging it in there and things. So yeah, I kind of ran out of glue for maybe 3 or 4 days. I actually used this glue. This is $1.99, and I actually glued some of some of the 2-liter bottle plastics that I've been melting. So here's some of the plastic pieces. I made templates and I cut these out, and I used this plate, and I could basically warm up this water. There's water in here, and pretty much a plastic. Yeah, and then I used the other plate, and then I could just squeegee out. But I kind of messed up this because I used a hot iron on this side, and it's really tough. Uh, but it's going to be useful for mixing glue or anything like that later on. But some of this stuff is pretty much I could melt or heat up this and then get it really straight and things right before the gluing. So even during the with the gluing, I also used just some wood pieces. I could use just wooden pieces, and I used like a belt to and then I use the wood pieces to try to smoothen this out. And these skateboards, they're actually different widths. This is actually like a smaller, as you can see, this piece of plastic fits perfectly. I kind of measured out for this thickness. But this skateboard, I use a small piece. This is pretty much the tail that I'm going to be using for this one. And it's going to have to dry for quite a while, like maybe 3 or 4 days. It's been 2 days. I could actually put this on top of the heater on the final last days. Pretty much have a floor heater right there, so I could pretty much put the skateboard there, and hopefully it'll completely dry. But as you can see, it got cracked a little bit. But I made this nice channel, so things will be a lot more secure. I'm going to actually add another layer of glue, and then I'm going to put a piece of tape, and then just to hold this down. and I'm gonna glue the bottom part, and then just basically and add some more of this liquid nail and stuff, and maybe tape it down. Just and then it should be a completed tail, and I've got to do it for one and two sides. So I got to do it for that side too. But yeah. We'll just have to really wait and see. But I just know, I just want to show you guys this part of the skateboard tail that I'm making. And yeah, I just went shopping, so I went and bought some more glue. I found a few things like these stickers and stuff. So yeah, this I got good deals because at one store, this would be around $8, but I got this for $4, and this would be around $10 or $12. So for $20, saving as much money as I could, and I dries clear, sandable. It's wood glue only, but I'm going to use this for some of the shoes that I mentioned, and it's pretty liquid. It dries in 24 hours or whatnot, or maybe more, but sets in 90 seconds. This one is really fast. I really like this stuff for repairs. I repaired quite a few things. This thing started coming off. The sink actually had a leak. This nozzle fell off, so I glued this back together. I used the 5-minute epoxy for this glue, so it really works pretty good. It really works. I even glued this. I might even add some more glue to this. But it's got some tape to help protect it, but it needs a little bit more glue, but it's going to be useful. I kind of found this. It's a free pickup. Could be a nice rock feature or waterfall feature. Really cool stuff. And just kind of cleaning up, putting my aquarium stuff, kind of sorting out the HOB filters and sponge filters, just whatever aquarium stuff, and putting it away for now. I kind of glued this strainer too, so that glue, it's really, if you could get a good deal on it, like for $4 or $5, get one or two tubes, because it really comes in handy. It's going to make some of your money back. So yeah, I kind of even save whatever I mean, I really don't know what I'm going to use this stuff for, but it's kind of getting to the end of it. I really don't know, but I might be able to use this for something like some just it could be reusable. So I save whatever I can for painting and stuff, and gluing and painting. Uh, yeah, so this was for $4, which was a good, it's not the same, but instead of $9 or $10, it says it's a durable waterproof bond. So yeah, really, excited. That's kind of, you know, that's exactly for $8. I got, just enough glue, and I'm gonna use some of this too to help, just finish gluing. I'm gonna put a little bit, glue the outer tail, and then I'm gonna add pretty much like an edge. And I've got these plastic pieces cut just for the edge part. So I'm gonna be working on that, and I know you guys, and that's the main reason why I got this extra glue and stuff to finish up my DIY stuff. And also with these skateboards, like I mentioned, these skateboards, one is thicker or wider than the other. So I also went and bought some grocery shopping and stuff. Flaming hot popcorn. I thought these were the crunchy, but they're just popcorn. And I got some cool safety glasses, but they're missing the end part. But I could probably use like a piece of rubber tubing and fix these up. But yeah, luckily I put these wheels on the wide skateboards. Like I mentioned, these tails are this is the actual fit and things, and also finding the center line of the just measuring the length and then finding the middle and then using pretty much a ruler. So I'm really glad I've got some of the necessary tools and stuff. But yeah, using the center line and then just laying it down and things, and even being able to with this marker mark the clear plastic, just for the center line, so that I could really line it up to the to where I'm gluing and things. But just really wanted to show you guys which tail, just the making the tail for this. There are these other tails that are actually fitted for the smaller ones, and I have 4 of them. I only needed 2. I thought these were going to be the same, but I'm going to use a different tail on this one. So it's almost complete. So I'm going to have my skateboards, and after cutting out the pieces, I could grind a little bit and with a file and things to make it a little more precise for breaking. Then the last part of what so that's the Home Depot. I spent around $18. Pretty good deal. $2.48 for 4 cans. I got 4 cans of white and 2 cans of black. Just to stock up. I know I'm a few things that I'm going to be touch up spray painting and things. But if you can find well, I'm not going to try to go. I don't go I only go to the store like once a week, or I don't go to the store every day and stuff like that. So whenever I get the chance to, I kind of look for the deals. I was gonna buy some washers, but they were like $5 or $6 for they were a good deal, but I just just didn't want to spend that much. So let me show you kind of like how I touch up spray paint. I could spray the paint in the bottom of these plastic bottles and then use a small brush or Q-tip. So right here I've got kind of and this stuff actually comes back off with the solvent inside the spray paint, and there's kind of like the spray can. But yeah, it does really work good, and you could save these up and reuse them with spray paint and then touch up paint. I guess with this skateboard I could just try to get it more warm, because it is kind of like the winter, and hopefully I don't step on it and fall. Then I've got these garlics. I just put them in a bowl, and they're starting to grow. And I've got a planter and stuff. So here's some cuttings that I found on the way back, and I got a lemon and a couple of these house plants. Kind of drying up some used brushes, cleaning, and just sorting out stuff. If you're going to be painting, you definitely need fine brushes, especially for these shoes. So with that glue, I'm going to just squeeze and find gaps and things and glue those. And yeah, I got another gap right there, and it's really good. Once they get all glued up, I won't have to worry about it. And pretty much one of the last things that I want to show you guys is this jig and all these. I could probably use this for a jigsaw. Somehow use use it to cut these acrylic tails and things when I go and use the jigsaw. I'm going to be able to have some type of support underneath and stuff, so I won't really have to deal with flat surfaces. I'm going to try to use this first and see how that goes. So yeah, pretty excited. I got this garbage bag that's empty, so I'm cleaning up. So I'm going to be matching up the tires and rims and just storing those. I washed and cleaned those, so I got this garbage bag to help me keep them clean and stuff, and put them. I'm going to put these into the shed and stuff, just in case when I start working on bicycles. I have the bicycle stand and the tripod mount to make.